So you're originally from Kenosha, Wisconsin, yeah?
Yeah, I am. I grew up there.
Yeah. What kind of stuff were you doing for fun as a kid around there?
Um, like in high school, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
specifically. Yeah.
like as like a child, yeah. I don't know, man. Kenosha is it's like not a city, real or it is a city, but where I lived, it's not. So like I like grew up with my grandparents and like my cousins across the street, and we had like a lot of like land and stuff like that.
That's good. So land activities.
Yeah, man, like seriously, like riding like motorcycles and like jumping on trampolines and just running in sprinklers. That, but in high school, I just played sports and like video games and like did theater.
Yeah, it's good, man. You got a little bit of everything in there, huh?
Yeah.
So did you continue with theater on throughout high school?
I actually I started doing theater at towards the end of high school, uh, because I was dating a girl who did theater, and then she was gonna do the play, which was like really time consuming, and I wanted to spend that time with her. And then I auditioned for like the musical, and like I got the lead,
That's
and
like
I
a
just
movie. That's a movie script right there, dude. You're playing the lead, man.
yeah,
You're playing the
horrible
lead in your own
movie.
life, dude.
Horrible movie, but yeah, that's so that was how I ended up doing it, and I just did it for like a year.
What was the play?
It was Godspell,
Godspell. All right.
which is a musical about Jesus Christ.
Did you play Jesus?
Yeah,
The star.
pretty much, yeah.
So it was only for the one musical.
No, I did like I think I did three musicals and a play.
So you got a good credits underneath your belt there, man.
Oh yeah, high school theater is just the highest level of self expression.
That's top of the resume right there, dude.
Yeah,
Special skills.
yeah.
Were
No, it
you
was cool.
Yeah, were you generally a good kid, or were you getting into trouble as a youth?
I was like a good kid who did bad things. uh, like I was like really good hearted. Like I never like tried to like purposely be mean to anybody or anything, but I was definitely like had a fake ID and like just, that shit.
Was it your picture, or was it somebody else's?
Oh, dude, it was horrible. It was a guy who was like 26 and I was like 17. But in Kenosha, they have drive-through liquor stores. So you just roll up to the window and you give them your ID and you're like, "Can I have beer?" And they give it to you through the window.
Was he checking it like super getting in there, or was he like, all right, yeah, it's fine?
Oh, dude, yeah, they don't even look. They're just like, "Oh yeah, you handed me a card. You're good. It's Wisconsin."
Did you guys have a profile and the landscape licenses over there, or
Yeah,
was it okay? Yeah,
yeah,
gotcha.
same thing.
So did you ever get it taken away, or what, or it was you just rolled throughout from 17 to 21, being 26?
uh, I actually gave it to one of my friends who was older than me, and uh, yeah, I don't know. I think I just gave it to him.
Yeah, you got to pass it down. You can't just be stingy with it.
Yeah, man. Well, he was 20, and I don't know. I can't remember. I must have got another one because I don't think I would have given it up like that. But I can't remember.
Yeah, no, those are crucial though, dude. Those fake IDs. I had two of mine taken, ordered another two, and then they kind of just ran its course until I turned of age.
Dude, you didn't get hit with that ticket.
Oh
That's
my
good.
gosh, yeah, but there's a bouncer. He's like, I called the police, or should I take it? I was like, fine, dude, take it, whatever. I'll just get another one.
Oh, that just reminded me. Yeah, mine did get taken by the cops. So I did have another one.
Oh shit! Was it a whole thing? Was it like, oh, false identity? Like that's a charge, right?
Yeah, you would think. It wasn't. They were nice to me, I guess. I was like trying to jump the subway turnstile in Chicago, and they like caught me, and then they like went in my wallet and found it, and they just like threw it in the garbage, and they're like, "Get out of here."
Did you go grab it afterwards?
No, I should
Oh,
have.
you should have, man. You're like, all right, yeah, 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 and then just
Dude,
waited it out.
I learned my lesson.
When did you move to Chicago?
Right out of high school, I went to DePaul college in the city.
Now, how'd you get down there? Did you drive? Did you fly?
I drove, yeah. It's like about like an hour drive from
Okay,
Kenosha.
all right, not too bad.
No, it's close.
What was the parking situation like when you got down there?
The parking in Chicago isn't great. They actually sold the rights to all the parking meters to a company in China on like 100-year contract. So like when you get a parking ticket in Chicago, the money goes to China.
Oh my gosh, how do you outsource? How I wonder how those plans get made. Like, yeah, yeah, you know what? You guys keep this. We're in debt to you, but you can take all of the all the parking ticket
They
money
they
from
paid them
Chicago.
they paid them up front. I don't know the details. We'll have to look into that, but yeah.
So you drove down there to and what would you major in theater? I know
I
you majored in
didn't.
theater, dude. I know you did, man. With that acting credentials for sure.
Dude, I was trying to get into the theater school, but I like missed their auditions because I didn't decide that I even like was gonna go to college until it was too late. And then when I got down there, I like did an acting class and it didn't go well.
It was like improv, like a straight up like you were doing scenes, we're doing all this stuff. What was the what was the measure of that place?
Uh, dude, it was bizarre. They just had us like walking around a room like in like different directions, like just being like feel the people around you and like it was it wasn't what I thought.
You're like, you know what? My girl isn't even here. It's gonna take up a lot of my time.
Exactly. Yeah, dude.
So how big of a change was it from Kenosha to Chicago? I mean, it must be pretty big, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a huge change, dude. It was the first time I realized that like I had never like really experienced like true city life or like true diversity really. Like I like grew up in a like like Kenosha's like really Italian, and so like I thought everybody in the world was like Italian.
How much? So were you living on campus or were you renting someplace else off campus?
I was living on campus. Yeah.
Okay, all right, nice. What was the major?
Undecided, brother.
All
Uh,
right, all right. I respect it, man. I respect it. I'm doing the same thing at a smaller scale. So yeah,
are you?
yeah.
Where are you going to school?
I'm just going to community college. So
Okay.
not nothing too exciting. Especially
No,
with these
that's
Zoom
okay.
classes, man. It's so great. You learn a
Dude,
lot.
just don't bury yourself in debt, especially if you don't know what you want to do.
Yeah, yeah. Seriously, I mean, the overhead right now is like $250, which is it's steep already, man. I'm not trying to get into more debt.
250.
Roughly,
Dude,
like two classes. Yeah,
dude, I'll you need some money?
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
borrow you the money.
This is a GoFundMe actually, and yeah, all the proceeds go to the debt for the one book I needed to buy.
Nuts.
So did you graduate with anything, or did you just kind of like, all right, I'm done. I did the schooling, I'm out.
Um, I didn't graduate from DePaul. I lived in the dorms and I met Walter and I met Charlie, who was also the drummer of the Walters. And we all met in the dorms. And then I went to a different school in Chicago and I finished there.
So you change the pace a little bit, yeah?
Yeah, I only lasted like a semester at DePaul, and then I went to like a much smaller school where like um there was accountability. Like if you missed class, like your teacher would kind of like email you or whatever, and that was better for me.
You're like, all right, I get it. All right, stop emailing me. I get it. I'll show up.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, at DePaul, you're kind of like a number. So if you're not there, they're just like, oh, number like 450 didn't show up. Who cares? We got their money.
Yeah. Oh man, it's student debt is insane. So what was the smaller school? What was the name of that one?
Called North Park.
North Park. All right. All right. Very good. So it back in Wisconsin, were you playing shows as well?
No, dude, I was never in a band. It was all theater for me.
The true art form, the truest.
Yeah, man. I no, I just like I didn't think it was like possible when I was in Wisconsin. I never thought that like you could be in a band. And I mean like Spotify like didn't exist and stuff. So I didn't think you could like do it and have people like actually like
Right, right. But so were you playing the guitar in Wisconsin? Were you playing music, but you weren't playing in a band?
yeah, I've been playing guitar uh since I was a kid, but never like seriously.
What was the push that made you get into music with other people?
It was the two, so the other two guys, Luke and Walter from the Walters, um, came like they like had a song, and it was the song "I Love You So," which is like the Walters like single. Um, and they like had that song, and they like came to me, and they're like, "Do you want to work on this?" And I said, "Yeah."
Nice, nice.
Yeah, that's it.
Super roundabout way.
Yeah, well, I like also grew up with Luke. He was the singer. So like we were like living together and chilling, and he was like making music with Walter, who he met through me. So it was all like we were friends, and yeah, we were just screwing around.
Yeah, full circle. Yeah.
Uh, yeah,
All
sure,
right,
yeah,
semicircle, whatever you want to call
yeah, sure.
it. But so you guys knew each other back in Wisconsin, yeah?
Yeah, we grew up together.
And then did you guys mutually move over there at the around the same time or together?
Nah, I went to Chicago, and then Luke went to New York, and then he also went to go be an actor, and then it didn't work out for him either out there. And then I was like, why don't you just come move to Chicago?
And we'll make music. We'll do the second choice of the greatest art form, which is theater.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know what the plan was there, but it's you're young, you just want your buddies around so you can like drink beers and chill, and play Halo. That was what it was, really.
Yeah, yeah. At the base of it, that's what everything's built off of.
Dude, I mean, for real, like in my life, yeah.
It's good. It's good, man. So when you guys started playing, what kind of venues were you playing at? I'm assuming it was in Chicago, yeah?
Yeah, we didn't actually ever like pick up our instruments or like play a show or ever have a band practice until the Walters were like getting big on the internet. We made it all like as like an art project, like in Charlie's bedroom. And then when people started liking it and caring about it, we were like, holy shit, we have to learn how to play it.
I mean, it's not the kick in the ass you need. I mean, what is? It's like, oh shit, we gotta, yeah, do we actually have to do this?
Yeah, it was scary because that was like, do you know that band Alt J?
Yes, I do. I'm
Uh,
I'm familiar with the name.
yeah, they were like a new band like when this was going on, and I went and saw them at a show, at like Bonnaroo or something. And I remember being like, man, like those dudes didn't sound like the record. Like they weren't like very good. And then like it was like us. People wanted us to play, and I was like, oh, dude, like I feel for those guys. Like it's like so scary.
It's your turn, dude. That's what you get, man.
That's what I get for like talking shit. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's on you, man.
Yeah. So yeah.
So was that? I mean, that was really in the back of your mind, like, fuck, we really gotta sound like we sound on the record.
Yeah. Which was impossible because it was so heavily produced.
Oh man, yeah. So I mean, you guys figured it out eventually, right? Do you feel like you performed it as well as it could have been performed, all the performances?
um well, it was just like it was its own thing. Like the performances were like rowdy, and the songs like on the record were chill. So it was just like night and day difference. But yeah, it was a thing.
It was a thing indeed, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. That were you surprised at like how big, especially "I Love You So" got? Were you like surprised, like, oh shit, this is getting really really popular?
Yeah, it was shocking. I like I remember being in class in college, and I had like put it on Reddit back in the day. And it was just like didn't say anything about it, just like put it on, and it caught wind. And I like was like looking at our like band camp or something in class, and it was like you have like 40,000 hits on your song in the last like day. And there was like one other dude in my class who I knew, and I like had to tell him, even though he like didn't know any, like he was just like, I don't even know you. And I
Hey,
was like,
hey, listen,
dude,
man, look at this shit.
yeah, I was like flexing on, he's a good guy. We actually became like better friends after that. But yeah, I was like flexing on him because I was so excited.
You got to show somebody, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was. I mean, that blew up because of the Reddit post.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, man, Reddit, crazy place.
Yeah. It was, like I said, dude, we were just like screwing around. And then I think the single is like, I don't know how many hits it has at this point, like millions,
Did you
90
ever?
million.
Oh, that's it. All right, it's fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So when did you put it out? When was it initially released?
It
What
was
year?
long ago. Uh, like 2014.
Yeah, it's not that long ago, man. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah,
And then so okay, so you guys started. So do you remember the first concert that you played live, playing these songs?
yeah,
How'd it
yeah.
go?
Well, like we we like because we didn't know how to play the songs. I think it was more like out of fear for me, but like I was like we were getting opportunities to play shows, and like I like didn't want to play them. I like wanted to write more music because I was like, hey guys, like we have like a good thing going online. So why don't we like keep cranking out music, and like we'll figure out the show thing later. But Walter and Luke like really wanted to play the shows. So we kind of got into a disagreement, and then they for like the very first Walter shows, they like found someone else to play because I was like too scared. And then the first show I played was just like, yeah, I remember it was at some bar, like with like probably like 30 people there.
It's a good turnout, man. That's a good turnout.
Yeah, yeah, it was cool. It's like conquering your fears feels good.
So after that, was it like, all right, I know what to expect at a, like, shows, or did it just get perpetually more and more like crazy?
It got yeah, it from that point on, because it was like this feeling of like, oh, like the band's back together, even though like I don't know, I was gone for like a month or two or something, or I don't
But it's
know.
back.
But the band's back. And then shit just got like really crazy, like really fast. Yeah.
How so did it? Was it just a snowball effect, like more and more and more?
Well, like people started coming to the shows, and I think what they like a lot of the reason people were coming is because like Luke, our singer, was just like really high energy and like really like I don't even know how to put it. He was just crazy on stage, and he would be like ripping his shirt off and like ripping Walter's shirt off and just like screaming and like so like people started coming just to, like see this display and so yeah, it like what he was doing like worked, like people, it caught people's attention.
It sounds like that's some theater background that kind of worked its way in from an outside perspective.
Yeah, dude, I think you're right. I think that's what it was. It was very theatrical. It was like very like improv. And like I said, like I was like kind of terrified of playing these shows. So like we would practice all week and then we'd get to the show and it was just like all bets are off. Like Luke's like flying around the stage, just like I don't know. Yeah, so that's what it was like.
Do you think the people who attended these shows were expecting it in the beginning that it was going to be very high energy?
No.
It's in stark contrast to what it to what is sounds like on the record.
Yeah, I think yeah, no, people weren't expecting it unless they had heard from somebody else. And I think like most people like the younger crowd like definitely really liked it. And then I feel like some of like the older people were like, what the fuck? This doesn't sound like what I came here for.
I mean, it's not for everybody, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing is. Nothing will ever be for everybody. You know
Yeah, that's true. You just have to do like what you want to do.
what you like, and people will like what you like, and some people don't, and that's that. And it's good. It's good if people don't like your stuff. It's like, all right, well, we're doing something correct. You know,
That is true. I don't know anybody who's successful who doesn't have like some haters.
but look at the Beatles, man.
Did they have haters? They didn't have the internet back then.
That's true, but they're the internet now. Like, Paul McCartney, or whatever. Pick your poison.
Actually,
But
yeah, I have seen that. People like don't like the Beatles music, which I think is crazy, but
they're lying. They're lying. There's nobody. There's no other band or artist that will achieve the notoriety that the Beatles have. There's just no way.
well,
It's
they were like the first like, well, not the first, but they were like the first boy rock band who was like writing their own music and got huge.
sure, definitely, yeah. Internationally too. Doesn't matter where you go in the world. They know them about the Beatles.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's. I mean, that'll just never happen again. There's too many platforms to be releasing music on. There's too many artists coming out about. I mean, which is good. It's good that nobody will. It's good and bad that nobody will touch them. You know, it's just like that was of a certain era that things weren't as accessible, and there wasn't an influx of anything or many things like in terms of bands or whatever. But I mean, that's it. Yeah. So fuck the Beatles, right?
Oh, dude. I can't say fuck the Beatles, but
You just said
but
it,
like I
dude. We're gonna.
respect it. But we just said everything's subjective, so I respect it.
I'm gonna snip that out. That's it. Fuck the Beatles. That's
You're gonna
direct
like
quote.
chop me up to make me say that.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, it was just a flat out sentence right there. That's gonna be the opener. It's a fuck the Beatles, and then I'm gonna manipulate it. Like, whoa, whoa, who the fuck would say that, man?
Dude, I was talking to Matt from Somersault today, and he was telling me to watch this music video, this Paul McCartney music video for the song "Coming Up." Yeah, "Coming Up." Video's insane. You have to watch it.
It's good.
It's like Paul like playing every. It's like he's like playing the drums, but he's like dressed like as a dude with a beard, and then he's like playing guitar over here. He's like every person in the band. It's funny.
That's tight. It's cool. Good for Paul, man.
Mhm.
He's getting out there. He's still doing stuff.
Oh yeah, dude. He like doesn't age.
No, I mean he hasn't aged for like quite a bit now. You know,
Yeah, it's weird. What
which
does
is
he
good.
know?
It's like
Yeah,
Larry David, dude. Like, he just looks the same for
yeah.
years, which is good. You gotta look real old, like when you're, I don't know, 50-ish, and then you just stay the same.
I guess like if you have like a creative passion like that, you just want to not die, so you just keep being young. I don't know. They say that the age you get famous at is like kind of like the mental state you stay forever.
I've heard that. Yeah. I feel like that's more true for like younger, you know, people, actors, musicians, whatever.
Hmm.
Like the real young talented people, which would suck. They're really just switches your mind around. It's just you're not able to,
Well,
you know.
yeah. Look at the way like some of these child actors turn out. I don't know. Seems like a weird way to grow up.
Definitely under the limelight. Yeah, that's a tricky situation. I would not want that. But to each their own. Subjective, subjectiveness.
It's the theme of this
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah. So, where was the first tour that you guys went, or where and when did it occur?
We went to New York, I think, to play this like festival that, or not a festival. It was kind of like a South by Southwest thing called CMJ, where there was just like all of these shows going on at like all these different venues in New York at the same time. And oh yeah, I got a speeding ticket on the way out there, and I still never paid it. So I could
So
get arrested if I go back to Pennsylvania.
you're wanted man. Looking for you, dude.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But did you guys all drive up there together?
Yeah, we just like drove our cars.
Separately. You guys didn't go together.
We had like two cars.
All right.
We are like caravanning out there, and we are like, yeah, we're gonna go play the shows. And we get there, like I don't know, we played to a couple people. It was cool.
And then was that the kickoff to the tour itself?
That was just like the first tour we ever did. We didn't like actually do a real tour until like 2017. Then we like toured the whole country.
Really? Wait, so starting in Chicago?
Yeah.
What did you go east and then to west, or
We went. It's a good question, man. I don't even know. I can't remember. We went around the whole fucking thing, though. I'll tell you that, because we were touring for like 3 months, and ended up being the kind of the demise of the band. We were like, all right, this is we got to talk about this.
but was it a good time? Did you have fun?
Yeah, dude, it was like a life changing experience. It was crazy.
So how
It's
many
wild.
how many shows can you recall?
Dude, I mean, like we played like every major city in the country, and then like we played places in Oklahoma and like just little spots too. We played like Spokane, Washington, and Olympia, Washington. Like we were like just like fuck it, let's throw in Olympia on the way.
What were the turnouts like for these shows?
Like it just totally ranged. Like in the big cities, we were playing like sold out shows, probably to like maybe 500 people, and then like in the little cities, we would play to like 50 or 100.
I mean, that's a good turnout, man. That really is.
Yeah, it was flattering, especially in those little places. It's like, dang, like, thanks, thank you for coming.
Reddit reaches out all corners.
Dude, yeah, they were all like in the Reddit sphere. If they
Yeah,
knew about us.
that's good, man. You know you're following.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
So where the tour end? Did you loop back around and play another one in Chicago and then was done?
We ended. Okay, now I remember. We ended on the West Coast, like here in LA, towards the end, and then I think we ended in Texas. So like LA and all that was at the end, which was nice because you're always excited to come out to LA. Like if you're from the Midwest, it's just
Sure.
beautiful weather and everything.
Yeah. Was that your first time coming out here
I
to
grew up.
California?
I grew up coming out to California.
Oh yeah. What was on trips and whatnot?
Yeah, my mom just had a lot of friends out here, and she was also a flight attendant. So we would just stand by, hop on the plane, come visit her friends.
It's a sweet deal, man. It's a sweet deal.
Wish I still had it.
What was the airline that she was working for?
It's United Airlines.
All right. Yeah. Proud sponsor of this podcast here. So good. Thank you, United. Took away all my points. I was a gold member, and now not so much like nah. So Delta, looking at you.
Yeah, dude, you gotta figure out your sponsorships.
Yeah.
Who do you where's your allegiance?
Whoever has the deepest pockets.
There
Whatever.
you go, man.
Take
I
your
respect it.
take your
All about the
pick.
games.
Spirit, looking at you too.
Dude, oh god. Everybody says this, but I'll never fly Spirit again.
That's yeah. I've never flown Spirit really. I mean, that's always the common joke. That's why does it suck so bad? What was the experience for you?
Well, it's like the people who work at Spirit also don't like Spirit. So everybody's there, even though they don't want to be. And bad things happen when you get that type of atmosphere. It's like, look, this sucks. We know. Like, you are only here because you want to pay $25 for flight. Just shut up.
Wait, so was it the problem of like boarding on the plane or on the plane itself, or the whole thing was just horrendous?
Well, like, the seats are small and uncomfortable, but like that's not the worst thing. My experience was like right at the dawn of the COVID hysteria, like at the end of March 2020. And I'm getting on this flight. I'm trying to get home from LA to Chicago. And there's like enough room to have everybody spread out and not be close to each other. But this was like before everybody knew about social distancing. And they're like checking tickets to make sure you were in your right seat. So everyone was like bunched together in the middle of the plane. And I was just like having an anxiety attack because I'm just like, I'm going to get COVID and I'm literally going to die.
That's it.
Because of Spirit.
It's done.
Yeah. But anyway.
Was it the last flight that you were on? Or you came back from Chicago? Would you fly coming back?
I think that might have actually been my last flight. Like, cause then I went back to Chicago and then I packed up my stuff. I drove across the country. I moved here.
What prompted the move from Chicago to LA?
Dude, COVID winter. Have you ever done a winter like in the Midwest?
No, not a real winter. No. I've been out here for every season, which is just summer. So
you grew up here?
yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, dude, winter in the Midwest is miserable, and like you basically like can't go outside for like 4 months. So the thought, I've been wanting to move out here anyway, but then just like COVID just kind of was like, man, I can't do a COVID winter. I gotta be able to go on a hike if I want or something.
Yeah, you'd be able to get outside.
Yeah, but I my girlfriend lives out here. We've been dating for like 3 years, and it made sense.
So it was a long distance thing in the beginning.
Yeah, it was.
And it was it. I mean, I'm assuming it takes a toll on the relationship itself. No.
Dude, not when it's true love, man.
All right, man. All right.
No, it
Subjective.
does.
It's subjective.
It's subjective. No, dude, yeah, long distance. Long distance is hard, but now we're close.
How did you meet her, dude? Was it you were out here on tour or what?
Yeah, actually, I met her on tour. I was touring with Somersault, and I met her at a show. And literally, I was like really into like Are you into astrology? You're probably gonna make fun of me.
Nope, but I'm not gonna say anything, man. It's subjective.
It's subjective.
Go ahead, dude. Yes, astrology. Continue.
At this time, I'm like spending like a lot of time in the van driving around, just like reading about astrology and making some connections in life, man. Really getting to know myself. And then we play this show, and I was like in the green room, and like someone came back there and they're like, "Hey, dude, like this girl wants to talk to you out there. She's like, you should go talk to her." And so I go out there, and it was my sweetie pie, Liesel, and she wanted to talk to me, I guess. And then we hit it off, and we checked our astrology charts, and we were like, "Wow, we are compatible."
Well, fuck, man. If that ain't it, dude, what is, right?
Yeah, dude, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, like oddly enough, like I've never gotten along with somebody so well, so it was who knows, could be self-fulfilling prophecy, or astrology could be the truth.
Manifest.
Brother. Yeah.
No, that's awesome, man. That is really cool. Did she ever go out to Chicago to meet up with you, or was she just I'm out here? I'll see you when you get back.
We went back and forth. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, good. So it's a little bit of give and take, huh?
That's all a relationship is, man. Just a little give and take.
And if that's not what stars are, I mean, the fuck are they?
Yeah.
So what was your rent when you were living in Chicago? What was the rent situation? How much?
Ooh, dude. So I was living with two of my buddies, and we had a house, and the entire house was like with the bills, like $2,300. So like between the three of us, we were like paying like 700. I was paying 7, so one of my roommates was paying more. But then when I get out here, like, ooh, yeah, I got two roommates here. The rent's like, I don't know, man, 3,500 or something. It's expensive.
Oh, no, it's way cheaper, dude. LA is known for, just being super lax. Just like get the rent in whenever you can. No big deal.
Super lax, dude. No, there's you get taxed for the weather. Like I just think that's like what it is, because
What?
you get taxed for the nice weather. You don't have to live in winter.
I thought you were talking about Chicago. It's like, hey man, it's snowing, dude. So I don't know what you want me to tell you, man. It's time, bro.
Yeah, no, you pay more rent here because it's just beautiful, and I don't regret it so far.
We'll see. We'll see when the summer comes. We'll see.
We'll see when I'm just flat broke living on the street.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when you're like, you know what? Kenosha wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Would you ever move back to Kenosha?
Nah.
All right.
I don't think so.
We'll see.
Dang, dude.
No. I'm kidding, man.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, that is awesome, man. So, are you working on anything new music wise, man?
Yeah, so we've like had like a little new band going called Corduroy, which is just like some members of the Walters and myself. And we have like a lot of songs that are like really like almost done. Like almost like we probably like at least have an EP's worth, or like almost an album's worth of stuff that's like almost done.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, thanks. But like I think just like the state of the world, and like it's just not ready to come out yet.
You're gonna keep the people waiting, man.
Yeah, I guess. Hopefully it comes out and they don't wait forever. But yeah, it's not right for it to come out yet. But I'm hopeful that we can get it all figured out and we don't end up like scrapping it all. But yeah, we'll figure it out.
Awesome, dude. I mean, now are all the other guys still in Chicago?
No, they moved out too.
Oh, nice. Are you guys living together in this place here?
I live with the bass player from the Walters, Danny, and then Walter and Charlie. They actually live like in like they live in Sierra Madre, I don't know if you know LA, or it's not even in LA. It's like up by Pasadena.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, that's awesome, man. Was that a collective move? Did you like run it by each other? Like, hey, I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah, like Walter really wanted to move too, and yeah, everybody wanted to move, so we did.
So it was time. Yeah. Group decision.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so here we are, man. We're what is it? We're Angelinos. Is that what they call it? Call the people here? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've heard it, so it's gotta be legit.
If you
Yeah.
heard it, it's legit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I'm the say so of LA, even though I live in Orange County.
Dude, you've lived here your whole life, so to me, like yeah, it's legit.
Yeah, dude. California is LA. It's yeah. No matter
Yeah.
what anybody says. Yeah, I live in LA. Sure.
How far are you from LA?
It's like an hour out. Not too bad. I mean, that's with you know COVID traffic, so like no traffic at all. But it used to be a bitch like getting down there for like in-person interviews. Like I had to leave like super early to like just find a parking spot, get everything done. But the last time I was down there, there was so many parking spots. Like this is unbelievable. So it made me think like, okay, A, it's tourists. B, it's people commuting from like Orange County or well, I mean, even whatever, San Bernardino, wherever they're commuting from, that's taking up all these spots because I mean there's spot after spot of places like
Well,
whatever.
also just like people from the city like leaving.
That
People
that
leaving
too.
left the city during COVID. Yeah.
And you're like, you know what? I'll follow the spot. I don't mind.
Yeah, dude. Dude. They brought back the parking tickets. I just got one. But for a while there was no parking tickets either.
Pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man.
Cool stuff. Yeah, I know it's interesting.
It's cool stuff until it fucking comes back. Like, shit. How much was it? How much are you in the hole right now?
Oh man. 60 bucks, Buccarinos. Yeah.
All right, that's not too bad. It's not fuck it, leave it there. What are they gonna do? Ticket you again? I'd call their bluff, man. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll let you know.
Yeah, please do, man. Keep me updated, and I'll post about it. We'll raise the money for that. My books for my community college classes and the ever rising ticket prices.
You should just come down here and start writing tickets for people and see if they pay you.
Yeah, I mean,
Pay for your books.
yeah, it's like, hey, come on, man. I'm the say so around here,
Exactly.
operating in Orange
MJ
County.
from MJ of the X band The Walters said I'm the authority around here.
That's it. That's the say so.
Yeah.
No badge needed. Well, man, that's awesome that you're starting something new, Corduroy. There is some stuff out though, right? There is like 2 songs, yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 songs out there.
Good, and the people can find that on YouTube, right?
Yeah, you can find it on the internet. Although it's been brought to our attention, there is a couple bands named Corduroy, but yeah, it's gonna be up to the listener to just find it for themselves.
The
I
listener
don't know. I
could
don't know
could
how to
rate.
explain it.
The
What?
listener can rate what Corduroy is the best, and then you guys can just duke it out, see who gets the name.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Where did the name come from? Why is it called Corduroy?
Walter, he was like, we were trying to find a name for a long time, and then Walter was like, "Hey, what about Corduroy?" And we were like, "Hey, yeah, for sure. That's it.
Did you
Doesn't
did,
mean anything."
did you try to pitch like, hey, how about MJ this time? Like, why not? You should change it.
Nah, didn't try and pitch that one. I'm not good with names. It's kind of it's difficult. It's too much pressure.
Yeah. Were you did you like the name the Walters personally? Were you like it's a tight name?
Yeah, I thought that name was pretty good.
What do you think's better, Corduroy or the Walters?
Oh, the Walters is definitely a better name.
I'm gonna edit
Definitely.
that to say corduroy. Well,
um,
awesome, man. Yeah. Well, so when this is released, when this new album is released, where could the people find it? You'll be posted about it, and it'll be out there on the Reddit. Yeah.
oh yeah, it'll be out there. You can follow it on Spotify, or you can Instagram, or all those apps that all the kids have.
Yeah. Yeah. All those doodads on the phone, right?
Yeah, dude, just get on your phone and figure it out.
Yeah.
Real fun.
All right. Well, I mean, if that's not the way to end this thing, man, dude, thank you so much for coming on, MJ. I really appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks
I
for
really
having
do,
me.
man. I'll talk to you in a second. I'm gonna stop recording this thing.
Okay,
All
sounds
right.